rating all 9 of the fragrances that are on this shelf least to best. First, with Nautical Voyage. This is pretty self-explanatory. It just smells like a watery cucumber. A cucumber is made out of water, ignore that. But I guess for the price, it isn't terrible. It's just a little too faint for me. It's almost like it's not there. And it really does not last that long, probably 1 to 2 hours, for me at least. Second to least is Halloween Man X. Now this is a nice fragrance. It's got coffee, and it's like a fresh and sweet fragrance. A little bit citrusy. And on the dry down, it's got a bit of tonka bean and amber. So it's not terrible. It's just the beginning of it I don't really like. And it's a little bit fruity. I do like it, but it's mid. But definitely the best cat flip. Next up, we got Drakkar Noir. This has a lot of notes to it, and all those notes, they all fit together very smoothly. But at the same time, it could be a bit confusing. I mean, look at all these, bro. People say the atomizer is terrible. It's not even that bad. But the bottle is ugly. You could definitely pull this off all year, but this is something definitely an older man would wear. Dolce & Gabbana the one. To be honest, when I first smelled this, I thought it was a little bit like blue jeans. Versace blue jeans. And it's got that little hint of it, but then it gets so like sweet. The best thing about this is definitely the dry down with amber, tobacco, and cedar. It's got just a bit of fresh notes with the grapefruit and basil, but it's not that strong on those. In 5th place, we got Invictus, just a normal Invictus by Paco Rabanne, however you say his name. This is very bubblegummy and sweet, but it's a fresh and sweet fragrance. There's a bit of C note, so it's just a tiny bit aquatic. And there's a bit of mandarin, orange, and grapefruit in the beginning, and that only lasts for like 5 seconds. With the base notes, it's got jasmine and bay leaf, and those great base notes of ambergris, oak moss, and patchouli. It's amazing, but this atomizer is not. Next up, we got Cremo Spice and Black Vanilla. Obviously, this has vanilla in it, and it is amazing with that vanilla, and it's a bit spicy, and it's definitely a winter fragrance only. Do not bring this out in the summer. It's pretty dark and very, very sweet. It smells like an all vanilla cake with a bit of cinnamon sprinkled on top of it. It's got cardamom, cashmere wood, bourbon, vanilla. It's such a smooth fragrance, especially for the price, like $20, $22, something like that, but it's great. In 7th place, we got Versace Eros. This is just the EDT version. I haven't tried the EDP or the Parfum or the Flame, but I definitely will one day, and I'll get all of them. But either way, this is a great fragrance. It's just the only reason I'm putting it right here is because a lot of people use it, and that's okay. I'm still going to wear this either way. In the top notes, you could really smell all the green apple in it. There's definitely some citrus with that lemon in it and a bit of mint. Then we got tonka bean, vanilla, and then there's 2 types of cedar, and then there's some oak moss. And overall, it's just a great fragrance. People say it's for clubbing, and I would think it's probably really good for that. Or going out to parties or the mall. Even though in the mall, you're probably going to smell this everywhere. Then we got a tiny one. Same thing. In 8th place, we got Afnan 9 PM. This is a clone of Ultramall. It's fruity and it's got vanilla. It's very, very sweet. And it's very, very strong, and it lasts long. It's just everything you'd ever need. I can see myself. What's up? Definitely not all year, just like winter or fall. But I guess in at least 70 degrees, you could probably wear this. Or indoors when it's hot. Your foot is definitely breaking if this top drops on it. It is heavy. And last, we have Zara The Most Wanted Intense. People say the Parfum is better, and I have tried the Parfum, and I just think this is better. I haven't tried the dry down of Parfum, and I guess that might be the reason, but I like this a lot. That's why it's going to be my favorite for probably a while. You're only going to get this under $100 if you shop online, but if you shop like IRL, you're not going to get this for under $100. It's always going to be over. It's very warm and spicy. It's got amber, and it's very sweet and woody. The caramel that is in it when it dries down is amazing. And that's probably due to the fact because it has toffee in it. But yeah, that's all of them. Peace.